It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live, doing a video. It's a continuation about cleaning up our karma, our past, stuff like that. So, like, and forgiveness and whatnot. The previous video, it just got cut off early, to be honest. Nothing happened, it just cut off, to be honest, many times on this phone, which I'm looking to upgrade and also invest in some new camera tools and camera quality and stuff like that so I can have more space to, have more content on there. But like, yeah, so I'm just doing the best I can. I can always, clear space of storage that doesn't serve me. But anyways, like cleaning up our past, our karma, all that stuff, energetically speaking. I spoke of like how going vegan initially, that's already helps you to living a karma free life because you're abstaining from the suffering and consuming animals that have been brutally murdered and brutally slaughtered and injured and killed and whatnot. So that's already a karmic debt that you may be paying, you know if you're continuously eating it, as well as if you do transform and decide to go vegan on that lifestyle choice, you realize that you know even you are healing yourself. Like I'm healing myself. I'm recovering from years of disservice. So how I move forward with this whole thing is that like I do that. The whole vegan thing, I already spoke about that in the earlier video. But now what I'm speaking about is like our whole mindset. Like to keep it real with y'all, a lot of people do. We all are you know beings, life forms. So none of us have a clean slate. And what I mean by that is that like that's true. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. It's all a stage. It's all a stage. Everybody that you look at, from these professionals, athletes, to these celebrities that perform music and act, to these political people and people that you know deal with like the system stuff. You know what I'm saying? Judicial stuff, whatever you want to call it, like stuff like that. Like I'm not even into all that stuff, but just every little sector in the world is like a different costume, character. It's a different cluster. So my point is that nobody has a clean slate, no matter what. From how much money you have to how little money. Everybody's been, you know, bad, evil, whatever you want to call it, like for real. And like my point is that that's what helps liberate us. It's like, oh, okay, I finally validated my own existence. Finally, it's eye to eye, it's equal. Y'all, you don't have control over me. I am uncontrollable. We can talk things out or whatever, and at the same time, I'm good enough to move forward with who I am. I'm providing services, and I'm living life as well as taking care of responsibilities to continue with, living, with fueling the tools that I have. So like basically the whole mindset, the mentality of forgiveness and what I'm talking about of not being perfect is just okay. Let's say your childhood, school years, elementary, middle school, high school, college. Maybe those years you did some things that were absurd and you wish you're stuck in this whole woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff, and it's gone. Just forget about it. Forget about it. Like, yeah, it's easier said than done. Of course, we always do have memory, but I'm saying like just use it as reflection, as learning points, and as things to even celebrate and to be happy about, and to admire. But just don't stay stuck. That's what I'm talking about. Like, just push yourself into becoming as present as possible. And I remind myself all these things I'm sharing. I remind myself everything that I'm sharing. So this helps the life I'm living out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just let go of that stuff. And then, especially when you start to transcend and awaken and go vegan and change your nutrition, then you will still experience resistance and problems and stuff, but it'll be like it'll be karma free lessons, you know? You'll just be full on experiencing it in a real raw way, and it'll be very captivating, you know? So like even that, let go and move on. You know, you're unlocking yourself, unlocking your spirit, your body, your soul, and everything. So like, you know, many people do have done evil things and, you know, so-called weird, strange things, you know, whatever you want to call it. People are people, you know, and like only you know who you are when you're alone, you know, behind closed doors. So that's the best thing for me to say. And like, you know, by just making your own necessary changes within yourself, within your own actions, can help align and help you to breathe better and to let go and move forward from your past. You know, that's what I'm doing, and that's what I've learned. You know, like certain necessary adjustments. You know, that you need to change within. You know, starting at home or whatever, that can help you out. You know, just forgiveness of that, forgiveness of relationship stuff, drama. Like you get to the point where you already said everything you had to say. You had a falling out with someone, a loved one, a friend, or whatever, even a stranger, and like you know you might have said everything off your heart, and it still ain't in alignment with the other person. It still is like not smooth, and it's still you know not in a perfect fit. It's not still in in alignment. You know what I'm saying? To a solution or whatever. They're being very disagreeable. So let go, you know, let go of trying to argue, fight, beg, compare, whatever. You know what I'm saying? State your point, you know, don't back down. And also at the same time, you know, realize your worth, that you don't have to stress yourself out extensively at all, even, you know, over silly stuff that's pointless, you know. So, like, what I'm making is just let that stuff go, you know, let go of this whole hunger, this whole, you know, viral instant gratification fix, quick fix stuff. You know, let go of your own traits and flaws, maybe weird, quirky things you might have done, you know, like nerdy, weird, wacky stuff that you might have done in your life, you know, around people, not around people, whatever. You know, like the point is to stop judging yourself and to just become at peace within yourself. That's the best thing to say. You know, no matter how much drugs you want to take, no matter what kind of food you want to eat, you know, no matter what kind of environment you're in, what kind of job you have, how much money you have, it doesn't matter. You know, at the end of the day, still, legitimately, you are responsible for you and your world that you're developing and, you know, your area of path that you're traveling on. You know, so like that's the point I'm making about that. And that's that, you know, that's without anything in your hands, you know, not even a cell phone, not even water. I'm talking about when you just put everything down and you're able to just think and get your mind right about stuff that's brain patterns and your thoughts and everything and your actions and just to align it up, you know, because you are unique, you know. These people out here don't know who you are, you know. And even if you are into something, athletics or whatever, guess what? More 100% of the time, they don't know who you really are deeper inside, you know, on the deepest level. I'm talking about on a spouse level, you know, like parent, like our close family, like our parents, and like a spouse, a significant other. That's like the closest, some of the closest bonds and connections we have, especially our spouse, like the wife I have, you know, maybe the husband you have, you know, like those are the closest, literally some of the closest people to us because they're getting super deep and vulnerable, literally, intimately, romantically, you know, truly. So, you know, they know you, they will know you, they know us, you know, and like that's why it's amazing to have a partner or to have love in your life because they help remind you to be yourself and that you're good enough and this and that and, you know, it's going to be all right. And that's what I've realized, you know, along my voyage, life mission. And, just by going forward every day, by, having a light heart, you know what I'm saying? Like having mentors help guide me, you know, by learning to, you know, not exert my energy on stuff that designed